Alright, so I got the last PS2 working. So we are 5 for 6, which is pretty good. I think I paid about 25 bucks a piece for those PlayStation 2s. Again, the problem's going to be no power, no AV, no controllers. But now we can keep a couple in stock and have some. Probably around $40, $50 on them, depending on how much we have controllers wise and how much we have into the cables and everything else. But I'm also in the car because it's been a couple of weeks, almost a month or two, since I've been up at Travis's and say hi. So we're driving up there right now and hanging out for a couple hours. So I'm up here at Travis's. He just got a really decent Wii U lot. Some decent games in there and a couple Wii U's. In the comments below, do you guys like Wii U? I've told you my feelings towards the system. Game's not too bad. There's just not a whole bunch of them. Silent Hill, Psychonauts, Punch Out, some Sabers. Let's go Eevee. Gachapon machines. A complete inbox controller deck. Much all I recorded. I just sat there, talked BS for, like I said, a couple hours. We now have a complete inbox to escape for a little bit and go game hunting with Travis. Here we go. Heck yeah. I'm gonna go buy a 64, but it's kind of a truck and a drive, so we got to get going now to get back in a decent time. So I'll show you when I am done driving and grabbing. We got a 64, a fake copy of Super Smash Brothers, which is, you know, really actually the reason why we bought this whole lot is this guy right here. This is a Fire Orange N64 controller. It did also come with a Watermelon N64 controller and a fake copy of Super Smash Bros. Luckily, I wasn't here for the Super Smash Bros, so we paid about $160, and those two controllers around 50, 60 bucks a piece. So that's about 220 minus the 64 game, which sucks. Was this drive worth it? Not really. that 64 game kind of tipped it behind. It's cool to have, but we really don't need more 64 controllers. I should have known better. Let's see what the hell's going on out here. See if there's anything good I can go to. Maybe a Goodwill. Maybe we'll find something that we can make more money of. So there's a Goodwill right up the street. We're gonna go see if we can. Let's go take a look. Also look to see if there's maybe a video game store or something out here. I don't know if there is. I don't think there is, so let's see where we can find a Goodwill. Fingers crossed. Oh, it's a bust. All right, let's see what else we got to do. Gotta get something. The GameStop is the only thing here. There's a couple board game shops, but no retro video game shop out here at all. Seems like a missed opportunity. So I'm gonna go hit up GameStop, maybe find something. It's like right around the corner, so it's perfect. Well, if I told you, I'd be lying if I didn't say that GameStop kind of panned out. It did. 100%. No, they're not double ups. They're a couple bucks here and there, but there's some good GameCube stuff, good PS2 things. We'll make some decent money, probably around 50 bucks on this stuff, which is pretty much what we lost with the fake Super Smash Brothers. But they recommended a couple more locations. We're gonna go and hook me up. They gave me a fake Pokemon Gold for the bag of fakes. So let's go to the next stop, probably the last stop before we head back into town. And Temple Music. This is where they recommended. So I didn't find anything to flip. The prices are pretty good, honestly. They're pretty close, if not a little bit lower than price charting. So his prices on games and stuff are pretty fair. But I did find something for the collection. That's Dr. Mudo, complete for the GameCube. And then we talked for a while. So I got to get back to the shop before we close. And show you guys everything I picked up, plus we got from the owner of Temple Music here in Reading. So I gotta go take this boring drive, so I gotta get going. All right, this is everything I picked up. So I went originally to pick up this lot right here, which was a 64, that fire orange N64 controller, and a watermelon red 64 controller. 64 needs to be cleaned and tested, no expansion pack, and this guy, which is a fake, unfortunately. So I paid $160 for the whole lot, which still isn't bad. It's not as good without this. So I was like, we would make 60 bucks on this, the whole lot. And I was like, I can't drive an hour out of my way to make 60 bucks. That's not worth my time. So I went game hunting. And there's not a whole bunch of places where I went in Reading that have anywhere to go. So I was like, let's just go to GameStop and talk to them and see if they have anything. I think some of our best stuff we grabbed was from GameStop. And this is everything I grabbed at GameStop. They straight up had a bunch of decent GameCube games that were priced okay. Pokemon Coliseum, all of this was. So God of War, this one was probably my favorite. Oogie's Revenge, I think this is still like almost a $100 game. Sunshine, Baldur's Gate, Hit and Run, Spyro, Dawn of the Dragon. Most of these are missing manuals. Digimon Rumble Arena 2 is really good. So you could say I kind of scored at GameStop. Is it great? Is it 50%? No, we'll make a couple bucks here and there. But it's also GameCube stuff, and there's some really good PS2 things in here that were decently priced, so I can't say. It was pretty good. And then at Temple Records, I grabbed this for my collection. So Dr. Mudo, which I didn't have. And we worked out a deal on a Game Gear that doesn't work. So yeah. So Mel's she's running rough comps because we're just doing complete, but the prices should be fairly close to it. Just doing GameCube, PS2 was already done. Surprised by some of these prices. All right, so this stack, it's roughly, is this everything?
Well,
no,
I took these
two.
So it's like 630 something.
So 630 something. Mm-hmm. So give or take, let's say 550 based on condition with no manuals and stuff. That's a rough estimate. It's probably gonna be closer to like 570. but that's not bad. We paid $4 something. So there's at least 200 bucks to be made here. Not too bad. 1,000 Year Door, the second way to play it right now. I mean, we had to get a couple copies. We could not get a couple. Got some SPs in stock. Got a bunch of stuff that we're taking care of in-house. And also, I just got 3 new games for the GameCube collection. We got a disc-only game. I know. Really, for your collection, you only get complete. This game is not cheap. And I got this for around 30 bucks when it goes for 50. So I tell people, take opportunities when it comes. The worst that can happen is you find another copy and you sell this one, take a little bit off of the top of your complete copy. What else? We got Worms 3D. And there it is. We got Sega Soccer Slam. Now this one, in general, I actually want to play. I want to try it out, see if it's any good. So those are our newest additions to the game collection. Thanks for watching as always. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to level up.